So it's been obviously a couple of weeks off. So how was last weekend without any rugby?
Yeah, it was pretty steady. It was nice to spend a bit of time with the family over the weekend, and weather was okay as well. So we went back to Gloucester and caught up some close family. Yeah, so it was a good week.
This weekend, of course, it's a new challenge. Another away game, another quite a long round trip.
Yeah.
Of course, you just had training now, and you told me that generally you're relatively happy with how it went. So well prepared for the weekend.
Yeah, definitely. I think we've been building nicely over the year, starting from a big pre-season, and so all credit to the lads. I think we've definitely come on as a side, and our processes are a lot more clearer, and I think that shows in the league table. But we know Chinnor's a tough place to go and win. I think they've been a bit unlucky most probably at the start of this season looking at their game, so we know we're going to have to be top of our game. But it's a challenge we're really looking forward to, and I think it's most probably that mini league below the top four, so it's a big game for us, definitely.
Chinnor have been involved in quite a few high scoring games this season, so have we. Isha proved that last time out, but is that what it's about? Is it about making sure that we're still scoring but also avoiding that concession of points as well?
Yeah, definitely. I think I think the weather's got a lot to do with it. We've played some nice weather recently, so it makes it a lot easier to chuck the ball around a little bit. But I mean, in terms of our point scoring, I'm very happy where we are as a group. I think the boys are bought into everything that we're trying to do, and we've built from our game from the end of last season, which we thought we ended with some big momentum going into that. So it's an exciting time. We just want to build them and get a better performance week to week, and I think we're doing that. So it's pleasing, definitely.
4 changes this weekend. Tom Putts come back in. It's good to see him back, isn't it?
Yeah, Putts has been really good for us. I think Phil as well. Having someone that Phil's experience and kind of versatility, can kind of slot anywhere in the back line, but with Putts coming back in as well, yeah, he's been brilliant for us at the start, end of last year, and then going into this season. So it's nice to have him back, and he's got a great kicking game. So I think we need him and Phil going into this weekend. So it's definitely nice to have him back. Yeah.
Any injury concerns elsewhere in the squad, or is everyone good to go?
Not particularly. I mean, we had a few knocks and bangs over the last few weeks. It's nice to have her back. I think Isaac's fit as well, so Oscar's back fit. So obviously last week it was a bit of a mix and match backline, and I thought they did some really good stuff, especially Henry. I'll give him a shout out because he's never played 13 before in his life, and he played well. So. I mean, that's the type of characters we want in the team at the moment. I think we've got that as a team spirit. Boys are willing to put their hand up and go out and play and give 100% for the boys and for the club, and that's what we wanted to do. And to be fair, I think the boys have done that, and we're looking forward to another big one this weekend.
Something Damo spoke about earlier in the season is the new additions gelling with the squad, and it's that competition as well for places. Is that what you're seeing in terms of the hunger to get into this side? Yeah,
definitely. I think it's been a really good feel-good factor around the squad, and I'd say it's mainly down to the boys. I think they've worked hard, and I think once you put yourself in those type of dark places, especially in fitness-wise, and coming through pre-season, we went to the Marines and did that a couple of times. So yeah, the boys definitely got put through the paces, but you gel together in that type of adversity, and I think we kind of built that over towards the end of last year, because we were obviously in some tight situations. We have only 17 going into away team into the squad, so I think we've built from that, and now we've got more players around. They've bought into it as well. So I think, yeah, we're definitely building really nicely. And as you said, if you look at the league table, I think we were bottom with no points last year. So to be 6th with 15 is definitely a good improvement. But I mean, we're not really happy with that. I think this squad's got a lot more in them, and we're trying to get the best out of them.
Do you think it's not necessarily helped that we've only had 2 away games, 2 home games, I should say, so far this season? We've been on the road quite a lot. Has that been a factor, or is it just the fact that there's just simply more to come?
Well, I think there's more to come. Yeah, I mean, we've had some difficulty. I think we played Cambridge. We've played obviously Sale as well, so they're top 2. Cinderford top 4. So we've had some difficult away games. Sale obviously played at home, but we had some difficult games, and so the points we got out of it. I mean, last year you could say we'd have bit someone's hand off, but to be honest, looking at the games and looking how we performed, I think we've been unlucky, and I think we can do more. And I think the boys feel that now. I think there's a confidence coming around the squad that they're starting to look up the table and not over their shoulders, and I think that's what we've talked about a lot. But yeah, only having 2 home games, which to be honest I felt like we should have won the Sale game at home, and then get a big win against Isha last week. I think we want to make this a fortress, and but we like going away as well. It's a big trip, boys are tight, we like going away, and that challenge is like kind of us against everyone when you go there. So, but we have great travelling support, and it's we're a little bit different in that type of sense because we get a big bus follow as well. So the boys look forward to it, and I think it's always nice to come home with a win on a long bus trip, long bus journey back as well.
Nice one, Ryan. Thanks so much.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.